what's happening with this thing, man. Yeah, for a minute, I'm like, yo, why it's not working? I'm looking at it, I'm like, it don't make any sense for it not to work. It's wild. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. It don't make any sense. Yo, we taking submissions today, man. Yo, fellas, thanks for letting me know about the audio. You know, everybody's going to hit me up in the audio. Like, yo, it ain't working, it ain't working. Yo, Jug, it ain't working. I appreciate y'all, yo, for real, for real. Y'all jumping on early today, man. Well, I mean, just one of the days, one at a time I'm jumping on. So let me just jump on today. Let me see what's happening. Been out of the game for the weekend. Just handling some family stuff and some other stuff. Hold on a second. Open the submissions. Submissions is open. You know what I'm saying? So anybody looking to submit anything is free to submit. Then you got to play, you know, put something on to skip the line. But right now the submissions is open. I'm gonna play some music while we wait for some people to submit some stuff, man. If anybody got any music business related questions, hit it in the chat.
Arkatech Beatz.
Make sure y'all tapping the screen. Hit the like button. Doing live music reviews today, man. Let's go. Shout out Richie Mays, man. What up? Family time, bro. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in. I see folks submitting music into the queue, man. Let's go. We're doing music reviews. Let's go. From the West Coast, what up? Underground OG, man, thanks for following, man. Make sure y'all like, commenting, and subscribing, man. For beats, man, check us out at arkatechbeatz.com, man. All right, let's go to Nero.fan. Nero.fan/Arkatech Beatz. Real Dean, what up? Richie Mays, thanks for the gift, man. I'm about to jump into some of these reviews, man. Free to submit, man. Let's go. This first joint I got here says, what's this? Underground OG. All night long. Yeah, what's going on here, man?
We don't care what they say. It's just vibes tonight.
It's all night long. Underground OG. Let's go.
Pull up with the crew like slow bass boom. Laughing in the kitchen, bottles all in the room. Got the sunset fading, we don't need no rules. Just the right kind of crazy, that's the mood. You know we can't lose control. Turn it up, let the speakers blow. Every moment feels brand new when I'm with you, yeah. Hands up, let the world fade away. We're young, we don't care what they say. Hearts beating, stereo waves, we're alive tonight. Gon' dance all night long. Feeling free, we can't go wrong. Got my people, got my song. Yeah, we vibing, we vibing. Turn it up, we keep it strong. Feeling love like a favorite song. All we need is where we belong. Yeah, we vibing all night long. Somebody spilled a drink, but we just laugh it off. Lights flashing red and pink, the DJ playing soft. Everybody singing hands up to the sky. If this is a dream, don't wake me tonight. Every smile's got a story untold. Every moment feels dipped in gold. We don't need forever, just this and a little kiss. Oh, hands up, let the world fade away. We're young, we don't care what they say. Hearts beating in the stereo waves, we're alive tonight. Gon' dance all night long. Feeling free, we can't go wrong. Got my people, got my song. Yeah, we vibing, we vibing. Turn it up, we keep it strong. Feeling love like a favorite song. All we need is where we belong. Yeah, we vibing all night long. No phones, no stress, no lights too bright. Just you and the music in the city tonight. Every heartbeat syncs with the bass inside. We don't stop, now we just fry.
Yo, that's all night long, man, by Underground OG. That's all night long by Underground OG, man. Listen, that's ready, man. That's ready to go, man. Oh, Cyber, what up, man? I didn't even know that was you. Same channel. Listen, y'all ready to go, man. That record is ready to go, bro. Good hook, nice transitions, mix sounding pretty good. I guess the other question is, what you're trying to do with it. What you're trying to do with it? Where's it at right now? Did you try putting it out, or what's the word with this thing? Have you been putting any content to this? Have you been putting a few dollars on it on the ads to see if it gets a little bit of traction? You know what I mean? I guess that's my only question with this. Yeah, I definitely like the hook. I think the hook is very, very strong. And that's the main thing that I'm listening for, and then I'm just listening for how it transitioned into the mini bridges and then the stuff like that. And the way that it sounds to me, it sounds like it transitions very well. It goes from place to place very, very well. The song is structured appropriately. These are the things that people are listening for especially for extreme levels of commercial viability. Like, these are the things that people are going to listen for. So yeah, I guess the other thing that I will be asking again, like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? What's next? Have you already started to put out your stuff? Have you already started to see? Have you already started to test? Because a lot of the stuff needs to be tested once you kind of get your song together, man. Are we testing it? Like, what are we trying to see here? You know what I mean? So it's definitely something that I like to hear. I like to hear music that's finished and definitely doing their thing. What did I say? 57. I don't recall doing that. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. I'm doing the lives, doing a live stream early. This is probably the earliest that I've done a live stream since I've started this thing from inception. I know some folks was asking about me for the weekend. Just put it in perspective. Just some family time, man. Kids had movie night at the school outside on Friday, and then we was out there for a while watching Lilo and Stitch. He says you're looking for opportunities to collab. Well, make sure you make sure that you connect with us on the socials, bro. That's the main thing. Make sure that you connect with us on the socials if you haven't already. On Instagram and on TikTok. Yeah, man, I got 2 small kids, man. My kids is 8 and 10 years old, so I be trying to balance it all, man. Sometimes you get so caught up in this game that you be like, oh, you be chasing your bags, and you be like, yo, your wife and your kids be like, hey, remember us? Yo, this next joint is from Eddie. Eddie is called Next to You. Said he's made it on the MPC key 37. Eddie, you in the building? I'm looking for you. Are you still in the chat? Eddie, you still in the chat? Hit me up if you're still in the chat, man. Yeah, you gotta handle everything, Richie, man. You can't. Oh, what up, bro? NBC gang, let's go.
Ooh, Eddie.
like this groove, man. Right? Like I like the way this drum and this bass is going, and I like some of these elements that you have in it. My issue with this is the song structure, and I've been talking about this for forever. Like the song structure, we need to be able to be clear to delineate where I'm supposed to rap, sing, and where everything is supposed to be. And we have to make sure that we're staying within these 4, 8, give or take 12 bar kind of, stanzas before things start to change, right? Because when I was initially listening to it, I'm waiting for certain elements to drop out so that I have a clear path for space. I need space to rap, I need space to sing, I need space to write. You know what I mean? Like this is the main thing with these records is that we need space. Anybody will tell you if you're taking your music, and this is for the producers that are in the building that are submitting tracks. When you guys are in this thing, and you guys are when you guys submit your music, like this is what these artists are listening for. They're listening for space, man. Like, where do I jump in? Think of it like you're playing double dutch. If you're old school, you ever play jump rope. Like, when do I jump into the rope and start to jump? You know what I mean? When do I get in and do my dance? Like, this is what they need. So when I hear that, I say, okay, I'm listening for the strings to drop out. I don't hear that, or maybe I'm listening for the vocal part of it to come in either first or foremost to kind of set the tone of, this is the hook, right? So by the time we get to it, we're already 16. We're over 30 seconds into that. So once we're over 30 seconds, and if we're getting into the hook 30 to 40 seconds in my opinion, that's too long. All right, that's too long to wait to put stuff to put it into the game, and I think that's gonna create a little bit of an issue, in terms of having listener retention, right? And a lot of that is going to be what determines whether or not your music gets placed, man. Like, can we maintain the attention of the listener? Can we retain them long enough for replay value, etc.? Can we get these folks to hear the vibes so that they can start to write to their music? Especially if you're not delivering a full song, then like say you're not delivering a song that has a reference and all of that good stuff. If we can't articulate that, then we're leaving it up to the interpretation of the artist, and we want to make it as easy for them to interpret as possible. So I've been seeing, a lot of posts even on TikTok. I see some artists talking about that, complaining, saying, "Hey, I don't like that they're receiving songs as writers that they don't get clear delineation of where the hooks or the verses or where the song starts, etc." So I think that the beat is where it needs to be per se. I just need it to be structured a little bit different, and then just making sure that we're playing with the mix a little bit to get a little bit to just making sure that certain elements are standing out a little bit. Your drums is going crazy. I like how that bass line is going crazy, and then I like how your use of the vocal sample. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for submitting that, my brother. That's next to you. That's Eddie. Appreciate you for doing that, man. Appreciate you for submitting it. Listen, and for people who are submitting it, man, look how it's going. Like when I say people are submitting songs, man, like this is not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? People are not easy to do for you to submit your songs, for you to be scrutinized by anybody. You know what I'm saying? And for anybody. So we got to salute anybody that's willing to put their music up for public consumption, for scrutiny, for feedback. And listen, and being open to feedback too. I think that's probably the biggest thing that we have to make sure that we're grateful for, that I'm grateful for, that you guys are looking for feedback. Because a lot of us aren't looking for feedback. Some of us are just like, yo, I got it, I'm good. Look here, bro. It's never too much for us to grow. You'd be wondering sometimes when I'm in the chat with my guys that are with me when we do the music productions that are with me, and I'm doing something, and I'm making a track in real time, and guys are in the chat and they're like, yo, did you try this? Did you try that? Right? And I can always be like, I can always take the position where I can be like, well, I'm such and such, and I can ignore certain things. But I don't look at it like that. I look at it like everybody has a unique opinion, and depending on where that opinion is coming from, right? It could be right. You see what I'm saying? So it's not to say that we ignore all of the noise. We're not saying that, but we're also saying like, hey, if the feedback or the criticism is coming in a particular way, if it's constructive, we should be open to that. And that's just the way that I like to look at things. Yeah. So let's keep working, man. Let's keep working. What we're doing is iron is sharpening iron. And this is how we do that, by sharpening iron, by being able to get into the game and listen, make people listen to your joints and see what it is. For everybody that wants to jump in, let's jump into this queue. Need people to jump into this queue. Let's go. We're doing music reviews. Let's go.
Arkatech Beatz.
And listen, the one thing that I can guarantee, man, the one thing I can guarantee anybody that's rocking with us is that you will improve. And when I say improve, man, that's not just musically, but that's across the board. You will improve as an overall artist. Remember, when I say artist, producers are artists too. In this new landscape, you have to remember that you are also an artist as well as a producer in this game. And now you can no longer take the back seat and just say, hey, I'm going to hide in the shadow. As a producer, you can't do that anymore. It's not good for brand recognition, etc. So, by the time I'm finished with everybody, and I say that, pause, the goal is to make sure that everybody is understanding what it's going to take to have commercially viable music, what it's going to take to be able to, understand your music contracts, understand what it is going to take to understand, how to monetize your music, how to register your music, all that other good stuff. So all of those things are, a part of the plan as we start to evolve in this space, man. And then we also develop a community of guys and gals, that are looking to get better, that are supporting each other's music. Look, man, if it goes the way that I think it should go, or when it goes the way that I want it to go, let's put it that way, we're looking to develop a very, very large community of producers like you've never seen before. It will never be like the online producer community that you guys have seen in the past. It's not like that, because it will be spearheaded by people that are not just, that are not just OGs in the game, but still active in the game and still also active on socials. And it's not just one-sided. Some guys are really good at socials and some guys are not really good in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, some guys have high follower counts and that sort of thing, and then they kind of use that as the leverage to be the quote-unquote expert. And that's not necessarily the truth. What makes you the expert is really that hardware on your wall, man. You know what I'm saying? And not just the streaming, not just the bot hardware. Some guys got the bot hardware. These ain't bot hardware. These are hardware that people had to go out and actually go buy. Not from the Spotify bots that have all of a sudden gone absent, and now nobody can't seem to get no music running. But that's just me talking. Ready? Let's go. This next joint is called from The Way You Do Me. I don't know. This is the rapper featuring Mellow McLean. Listen, shout out to everybody that's jumping into the queue right now, man. Let's go.
I've been up all day, working Monday to Monday, dreaming about the money, believe me, I'll get it one day. But one day could be too long, got one take, get a new song. And she told me that she my favorite. She won't blame me, I'm listening, Kelly location. Look in the mirror and that's the man that I'm facing. Put black and white on my beamer cause I'm not racist, no. I tell my bitch that I love her, she think I'm crazy, no. I fell in love with a groupie, tired of these crazy hoes. I swear my life like a movie, tell me why the fuck you do me like you do me. They gon' turn around and screw me the way you screw me. I don't mean to say it like that, but you know I mean it like that. I was in the studio freestyling rap songs, and bar had me tweaking like it was a sad song. Been had the bag, had the ass on. Been getting money on my dance son. I made my bitch say, do you? She said, yeah, I love you, baby, but I don't wanna lose you. I found another, have her coming the way that you do. And I don't wanna sound like I'm replacing you. Party on the weekend, I probably smoke me an eighth or two. Roll that shit up in the leaf like a Jamaican do. And after that, I probably have her sucking like a baby do, yeah. I know you love me, you just hate what I do, yeah. You say I'm leaving, I'm just facing the truth, yeah. And how you never notice I'm complacent when I'm trapped around these niggas that will never ever make it out. That she my favorite, she won't blame me, I'm listening, Kelly location. Look in the mirror and that's the man that I'm facing. Put black and white on my beamer cause I'm not racist, no. I tell my bitch that I love her, she think I'm crazy, no. I fell in love with a groupie, tired of these crazy hoes. I swear my life like a movie, tell me why the fuck you do me like you do me. They gon' turn around and screw me the way you screw me. I
thought that you knew me, I loved you truly. When it was ugly, I showed you beauty. Said I was full of shit, but I always report for duty. My life a feature film, we made us a couple movies. The sex was so good, I forget what we was talking about. Waking up the hood, you decide you wanna argue now. Face another wood, giving you the wood. Screaming wish you would every time you said you walking out. I'm your one and only, you won't find a better homie. For my love, you go insane, you'll be back like fuck you, Tony. You say I'm so controlling, but I really know you trolling. Turn your head, they see my name, I bet everybody know me. You say my heart is cold, but you can't get me out your head. Just like a dog in heat, I'll be stuck between your legs. But when we out the bed, I'm like, here we go again. Swear I'm done with this shit, but I remember what she said.
She told me that she my favorite. She won't blame me, I'm listening, Kelly location. Look in the mirror and that's the man that I'm facing. Put black and white on my beamer cause I'm not racist, no. I tell my bitch that I love her, she think I'm crazy, no. I fell in love with a groupie, tired of these crazy hoes. I swear my life like a movie, tell me why the fuck you do me like you do me. They gon' turn around and screw me the way you screw me.
I gotta listen to something.
Hey, dreaming about the money, believe me, I'll get it one day. But one day could be too long. Got one take, get a new song. And she told me that she my favorite. She won't blame me, I'm listening, Kelly location. Look in the mirror and that's the man that I'm facing. Put black and white on my beamer cause I'm not racist, no. I tell my bitch that I love her, she think I'm crazy, no. I fell in love with a groupie, tired of these crazy hoes. I swear my life like a movie, tell me why the fuck you do me like you do me. They gon' turn around and screw me the way you screw me. I don't mean to say it like that, but you know I mean it like that.
Okay. It's definitely a nice vibe, man. Yo, man. Thank y'all for submitting that, man. I appreciate that. Yo, I like that track selection. I like the way that y'all jumped on that record. It definitely has a high level of what I would call commercial viability, right? Something that can move in. My critique of this, and the reason why I had to do that, was because I had a hard time determining the verses from the hook, because the flow is the same, or because the hook isn't structured in a standout kind of way. And when I say that, meaning like sometimes you would see a hook that has maybe ad-libs or maybe doubles and stuff like that to accentuate certain words to make that stand out as being part of the hook versus part of the verses. So when it goes from the hook, when the song starts, I didn't realize that was the actual hook. I thought that was the verse, and then when I heard you repeat the way you do me like you do me later on in the song, that's when I started to realize, wait, this is the hook, right? But it doesn't stand out enough musically for me to have made that distinction, right? Because the flow of the hook and the verses are very similar, to the point where it's like if the listener is not really engaged, they're gonna miss that. So that would be my feedback on that is, listen, let's make the hook, right? Meaning that if it's gonna be the hook, we need to make sure that it stands out from the rest of the verses and doesn't necessarily just blend in. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we want it to transition, but we don't want it to be to the point where we're not sure that it's actually the hook. You know what I mean? Because I was listening to it and I'm like, yo, where's the hook at? And I'm like, wait a second, that is the hook. So now I had to go back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back and I'm listening to it and I'm like, okay, that's why I said, let me go back and listen to it to determine if that is the hook. Now it's placed exactly where it needs to be placed. It's placed accurately. And I think this is where I want people to also pay attention to, because if you look at how his song structure is, it's structured correctly. It's structured in the way that it needs to be. Song is the right length and all the other good stuff. So those are pluses. The song is in the right area. The hooks are in the right area. I just need the hooks to be able to be to stand out a little bit more. I don't really think I have a problem with the hook in itself. I just think that it just needs a little bit of again, maybe a few stacks on that. Not all the way through, but on certain keywords. You know what I'm saying? And then something that happens slightly musically to make sure that we understand that is the hook. Maybe even something that may musically follow some of the hook words to get us to make sure that we know that that's the hook. Motown, man. Appreciate you, man. Listen, make sure that y'all hitting the like button, man, so we can get some so the algorithm can like us a little bit. Can we get some likes on this thing? Can we get that? Yeah, man, we here. We trying to get everybody better. I'm just hoping that feedback is clear and concise. If it's something that you don't understand, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that everybody that's watching is listening and paying attention as well. Like, when we're listening to other people's music and we're getting feedback for other people's music, it's critical for us to listen to that and to their music too. Remember, what's happening is that we're in a very competitive land space, right? So it's important for us to listen to other guys' music, man. I gotta listen to other guys' music. Like, that's the only way you're gonna get better. I gotta listen to what these guys out here is doing. I gotta listen to what Alchemist is doing. I gotta listen to what Havoc is doing, and I gotta listen to the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are my musical peers. You know what I'm saying? We work on the same projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta realize that. So, like, if I'm talking about, say, if I'm listening to, say, a Jadakiss Top 5 Dead or Alive, we're on that with Just Blaze, Alchemist, and Swiss Bleats and all of that stuff, and we have a single on that album. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really understand, like, when you're a part of these projects, these are your musical peers. So you have to pay attention to these type of things. Yeah, man, like and push the stream, man. That's the most that people can do. I appreciate that. Queue is filling up. I can't guarantee that I'll listen to everything, man. If you need to skip the line, you know what you got to do on that. Swag Costello, man, I appreciate you, man. What's up? Shout out to everybody that's jumping on from Twitch. Shout out to everybody that's jumping on from Kick, Facebook, etc. We're all over right now. We're on TikTok, Instagram. Wait a minute, my Instagram feed, I can't even see it. So people might be hitting me there and I don't see them at all. West Michigan in the building. What up? I got a bunch of people that's jumping in right now. Shout out to everybody that's on Instagram, etc. Today's your birthday, man. Happy birthday. Yo, you share the same birthday as my homie Mahogany Beatz, man. Mahogany Beatz is my dude, man, that from the BX. He did It's Alright for Jay-Z. And he got a joint with Mariah Carey, too, man. Diamond producer. He did a joint with Dr. Dre on The Wash, man. That's my man, too, man, from the BX, man. Happy birthday to y'all, man. It's Libra season, right? Happy belated to the homie Sean Anthony Baker, man. The turtle? Every time everybody who gets another birthday is a blessing. Yo, this is called Die For Me, right? This is TV. TV, man. Khalid Q. Scorpio, my bad, bro.
Every time you see me, I got some eyes on me. Never leave the crib without that fire on me. Couple real niggas, they gon' ride for me. Couple bad bitches, they gon' die for me. It's wild. 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 If it's wild, but you made a prize. If it's right, I hear it's wise. If it's right, I wish I could be alive. Yeah, she's standing there alone. Her man back at home. I can tell her baby got her eyes on me. I just fucked that bitch, I have my eyes on me. And if it's right, you don't need to say more. And if it's right, I'ma get you paid for. Take the drink and pour it in a Fanta. I just fell in love with a dancer. Every time you see me, I got some eyes on me. Never leave the crib without that fire on me. Couple real niggas, they gon' ride for me. Couple bad bitches, they gon' die for me. If it's right, it's right. If it's right, but you made a prize. If it's right, it's right. If it's right, I wish I could be alive. If it's right, it's right. If it's right, but you made a prize. If it's right, I hear it's wise. If it's right, I wish I could be alive. Yeah. If you're nice, I'll make sure you're alright. Diamonds in my jewelry, this is all lies. All you gotta do is name your price, little mama. I can promise you I'll make your night a little funner. Can't leave her alone, she got everyone's attention. She got a phone, so you know I got the digits. She hit me up asking what I like. I text her back saying she my type. Every time you see me, I got some eyes on me. Never leave the crib without that fire on me. Couple real niggas, they gon' ride for me. Couple bad bitches, they gon' die for me. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. She made a prize. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. She got a phone, so you know I got the digits. She hit me up. I can promise you I'll make your diamonds in my jewelry. If you're nice, I'll make sure you're alright. Diamonds in my jewelry, this is all lies. All you gotta do is name your price, little mama. I can promise you I'll make your night a little funner. Can't leave her alone, she got everyone's attention. She got a phone, so you know I got the digits. She hit me up asking what I like. I text her back saying she my type. Every time you see me, I got some eyes on me. Never leave the crib without that fire on me. Couple real niggas, they gon' ride for me. Couple bad bitches, they gon' die for me. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. She made a prize. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. I wish I could be alive. It's wild. If it's right, it's wild. Hit it twice. If it's right, she made a prize. If it's right, it's right. Hit it twice. If it's right, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that vibe. Yo, I like that vibe, yo. I like that vibe, and I laugh because I know people sometimes would expect me not to like these kind of vibes, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Because it moves a particular way, and it has a particular feel, And I like the, I always like how the 808s go because it reminds me of like, the Playboy Cardis and the, rest in peace, Lil Keed and these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? We had did something with Lil Keed from Atlanta before he passed away. He got a single up with him called One Time. So my feedback on this, right? So my feedback on this, bro, is this, man. Is the mix is bad. I'll just go straight to it. I feel like the beat is killer. I feel like the vibes is killer. But the mix is bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think the hook is, I feel like the hook is dope. We just got to get that. We got to get it to marry the music better. The second verse is stronger than the first verse. And that's an issue. Right, we have to make sure that the strongest parts of the record are going to come in first to maintain the listenership. You know what I mean? Because people are not going to wait around for the second verse to get into the record. On the second verse is a little pitchy. We got to kind of watch out with that to make sure that those things are on notes. But I like this vibe, bro. I really do. I like this vibe, man. Some folks would say that it's a little outside of my age range. Man, I like this vibe. So, you know what I'm saying? But I think it do what it's supposed to do, man. So I feel like it's there. So was the hi-hat too high? Not really. It didn't stand out to me in that fashion. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think like remember when we're dealing with this type of trap music, it had that the hi-hats are normally the driver. Yeah, it's the vocals, man. Nah, man, I appreciate you for submitting, man, and being open to the feedback. You got something with it. Don't get me wrong now. You know what I'm saying? Just tweak it. You feel me? Like, just tweak it, man. Do not abandon this. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you straight off. You got something with this. This is not something that you should abandon. Just tweak it. Tweak it, get it where it needs to be, and then get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely, like, listen, like, you have to remember, man, this is not for the faint of heart, man. I keep telling folks, man, like, yo, this feedback thing is not easy. To be able to take the public scrutiny and be able to be like, all right, people just trying to, tear it down or pull it apart. That's not what's happening here. I feel like there are elements of this that work really well. I feel like it has a really good vibe. This is Khalid Q. It's called Die For Me. That's the name of the record. For those who are jumping on, man, make sure that you are like, commenting, subscribing, following. We doing an early day session today, man. Like, I felt like I wanted to jump on. I had some free time. I've been going back and forth with some of this lawyer stuff. Let me tell you, man. Just when you think the music game can't get no crazy, man, it gets crazier. The music business is crazy, man. Q is filling up, man. I don't have a whole lot of time. Let me see how much time I got. We've been live for almost an hour. We got quite a few songs here in the queue. Make sure if y'all trying to skip the line, let me know. Now is the time. This joint is called Therapy. That's the next joint we're going to play. By D.E. Swag Stello.
Hello, I have an appointment with Dr. Sutton.
Okay, what's your name?
Trey.
Oh yes, I see you right here. If you have a seat, he'll be with you in just a moment.
Sounds good, thank you.
Dre, you can head back there. He's ready to see you.
Good morning, Dre. So what's on your mind today?
Damn,
Where do I begin? I finally built up the courage so I can make it in. At first I didn't want the help, but now I need to vent. I'm finding some relief from all this pain that's in my chest. We can start with that. I can't help but stress. Even when I put in the work, I'm living check for check. I barely make enough for my bills, let alone invest. My niggas say I need to do more if I want progress. And I know I got what it takes, yeah, and I make the steps to do what needs to be done. I start the day, I put my needs over my wants. Will lead me to my next problem, struggling with these blunts. See, how much money do I need to spend before I get high? I'm seeing all this smoke that could bought studio time. It goes to show my like effort, something's gotta be different. So how am I supposed to change if I'm not gonna make a difference? See, only you can have the answers to that question. I know being overwhelmed might have you second guess this. Unsure whether you made the right decision, that's the lesson. You gotta understand, even mistakes can be a blessing. We learn quicker through experiences, am I right? If I were to tell you how to live, would you take my advice? I could've led you to the water, you chose your own insight. To turn back and to look away and say that I was right. So now that you're here to listen, I wanna tell you where to start. As far as the money situation, you gotta break it apart. Figure out a budget, set money aside for when it's dark. But also leave it enough room, make investments towards your heart. In order to pursue your passions, you must make that sacrifice. Which lead me to your smoking habits, is it worth your life? All these opportunities lost because you didn't know how to fight. So how much is it gonna cost until you make things right?
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. I like that. I like that. I like that, bro. I like that. If for a record like this, where do you place it? Do you place that as a like an in-between record, or do you place it as an interlude, or because it's very short? That's one. So where do you place that? Do you have that as part of something that's connected to another song? Or a segue to another song that kind of, or is it an intro to the album? Okay, so all the songs connect. Okay, so that's what I was detecting in my brain. I'm like, okay, this feels like it's basically connecting to a larger body of work that is supposed to tell the story. So in that fashion, this does what it's supposed to do, right? The intro with the doctor's office and all that stuff. This stuff is dope. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is visual. This stuff will help you to create the context or the content that will be associated with it. So it'll help you tell a larger and broader story. And look, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, the music that has this type of context, I feel like the artists that are able to master the balance of both worlds, meaning, hey, I know how to make these other records that have these big hooks and this, and it got like, sing song, etc. But then I also know how to intertwine it with real life things. I feel like these guys' careers last longer. That's just me talking. And that's for me watching guys come and go over the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Content matters. You know what I mean? And I think what happens with audiences is that audiences would love to grow with their favorite artists. And a lot of times the artists fail to grow, and that's why you see the fall-offs. They fail to grow. And the ones that know how to continue to grow, the ones that continue to know how to articulate the common and everyday struggles in their music, these are the ones that tend to win, right? These guys that are, highly emotionally intelligent, that know how to articulate these things into song, right? This is where your J. Cole's come in. This is where your Kendrick Lamar's come in. This is where your Drakes are. All your Nas's, right? This is the way. That's really the blueprint. I don't think a lot of guys realize that. Because making hit records on the other side, that gets very exhausting, and it creates a situation where you're kind of chasing yourself. Yeah. So in any event, yeah, I like this record, bro. Looking forward to hearing the rest of it. Make sure that we tap in the screen, liking the live, sharing the live. You know what I'm saying? That's Therapy, man, by Dre, man. Appreciate you, brother. Make sure that y'all are connected with us on socials. If you haven't already, make sure you're doing that. Let's get some likes on the screen, man. Tonight She Getting Naughty by Rose Ray. Okay. Sounds like this is about to be one of those ones. Let's see how it sounds.
Hey, what you doing at this party? The flyers say only come if you're getting naughty. You're holding me, you're in the freaking know you're naughty. What you doing at this party? You're holding me, you're in the freak, you know you're naughty. The flyers say only come if you're getting naughty. What you doing at this party? We about to leave the party, straight back to my crib. I ain't even had to say shit. She told me she with the shit. She told me she with the shit. Hell yeah, come on. And I like when I hit it from my house, she got that bounce back. Yeah, that pussy grip and touch us like a mouse trap.
Yo, tell me that's not the smoke detector going off on your lyrics and your vocal. Please tell me that this is like intentional. Like, I just need to make this, like, let me know if this is intentional or if this is kind of like satire about you put in the smoke detector beeping in the joint.
Yeah, I take her through that. I got my own child. What you doing at this party? You're holding me, you're in a freak, you know you're naughty. Your flyers say only come if you're getting naughty.
Track is hard. So listen, we gotta work on this one, dog. He said he was recording it on his cell phone. We can't have the smoke detector going off on it, man. Like, you can't do that, bro. And I like and look. And I like the vibes of it too, bro. That's the thing about it is that I like the vibe on it, man. Like, if you're gonna play on the record, you're gonna, and you got a vibe that you're gonna go and you're gonna try to continue with a certain vibe. I love that. You know what I'm saying? We just have to make sure that we're delivering that quality that needs to be delivered, right? So that the listener can really engage in this thing. With the smoke detector going off in the background, man, that joint just the joint just reminds me of like Carnival Cruise Lines, man. You know what I mean? So. I need us to get that fixed, and I also need us to try to see if we can get in that mix, man, and get this mix to stand out a little bit better, to make sure that these parts are standing out. These tracks are sounding pretty good, man. And the engineers, you know what I'm saying? My man, Boy Swagger, saying that I've been hooking up with some really good engineers because most of these tracks are sounding good. I like. Let me tell you what I do notice, and for those who've been in the live from the beginning of from when we started, what I do notice is the track selection has been very good. Have y'all noticed that? Like, guys are choosing really good tracks. You know what I mean? So, kudos to y'all on that. You know what I mean? Ace Bookie, what up? Go to Nero.fan on Arkatech Beatz. The link is on the screen. There's about what? Right now there's like almost 20 songs in the queue. But I'm probably gonna wind up jumping out of the live in the next, I'm gonna say 15 minutes. So anybody that's in the queue now, man, if you're looking to skip the line, now is the time, because of whatever I can't get to. That's the apologies on that. Look, man, it's all. Listen, the smoke detector going off. Yo, when I heard it, I said, wait a second. At first, I thought it was a joke. But he was like, nah, he recorded on his phone, man. So listen, listen, let me tell you something about that. Even the fact that you recorded it on your phone and you said, I'm going to do it. You know, that's a testament to people to understand. When people say, yeah, I don't have this and I don't have that, and they're making excuses. Listen, he didn't make no excuses. He's like, yo, I'm going to record this joint no matter what. Smoke detector and all. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. We got to get it done, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the most important thing. Is you got to get it done. And you got to show people that just what you're trying to get done, man. You know? By any means. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to him, man, on doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta get to it, man. Like that's what's really what I really that's what I commend, man. It's like, yo, you getting to it, man. You know what I'm saying? So this joint is called I Wanna Know. Hold on. By Neki? Neki? I don't wanna butcher the name, you know, right now it's like, you know, like it says if I can't read, you know.
Every time you come around me, I get yeah. Nobody ever made me feel this way.
This is called I Wanna Know.
So, I wanna know.
It's me, bitch. Yeah. Can I start some shit real quick?
Damn, say you made a way.
I wanna know why you a dog ass nigga. Why you a hoe? I wanna know how you faithful to your homeboy, but not your hoe. I wanna know how you a player ass nigga, but you creep on the low. I wanna know how you play loyal to your dog, but pillow talking a hoe. Tell me some more. How you claim you know who popped your man, but you ain't getting that forward. I wanna know what you gonna do for big mama for real. Go ahead and show it. I wanna know is you gonna put up on some of these bills, even the scope. Tell me some more. You missed having your way for real, or that's for sure. I wanna know. Big mama don't want no scrub. Scrubbers and it can't get no love from me. Hanging out the driver's side of your bitch ride, trying to holler at me. Nigga, you big player, but you steady lying. Nigga, that shit ain't Pete. You done got cracked over 600 times. Nigga, you just a freaking musty, dusty, crusty, busted ass nigga. You a fake trapping, capping, hustling, backwards ass nigga. No riches, leech out bitches. You a capping ass nigga. Worry about the next nigga who he fucking with when he bank account built. Well, fuck it, I'm a ball like the Mary, baby. Demon time activated. I'm a dog nigga, slut niggas. That money make me nut quicker. You the dog on the vet nigga. You a dude boy, stone runner. You a baby daddy, no money. It's some shit I gotta know from you. I wanna know why you a dog ass nigga. Why you a hoe? I wanna know how you faithful to your homeboy, but not your hoe. I wanna know how you a player ass nigga, but you creep on the low. I wanna know how you play loyal to your dog, but pillow talking a hoe. Tell me some more. How you claim you know who popped your man, but you ain't getting that forward. I wanna know what you gonna do for big mama for real. Go ahead and show it. Go ahead and show it. Is you gonna put up on some of these bills, even the scope? Tell me some more. You missed having your way for real, or that's for sure. I wanna know. Moral of the story, y'all some pussy ass, lame ass, hoe ass niggas. Loyalty is loyalty. Cheat on your beat, you rat out your dog. Fuck it, don't go.
Yo, you still in the? Are you still in the chat, Nikki? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that, man. That's you know, it sounds like you got something off your chest though. Somebody man. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You definitely spit what you got to spit on that. Listen, I like the way that hook is going. I like this track. I like this length. I like where the hooks are placed. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make sure that we're doing let's make sure that we're in our hooks, let's make sure that we're I don't want to say like just ad-libbing a little bit so that it stands out a little bit more. Outside of that, I like this joint. This joint is dope. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. And look, I want to have I like. Let me tell you something about the females, the female rappers that are in the game right now, and I'm gonna give them. I have to give the female rappers that are in the game right now the advice that I think that people have kind of gotten away from it, right? And like people make it seem as if men don't like female rappers. Men do like female rappers. You know what I'm saying? You have to realize that we came up in the era of the we going all the way back when I was young. We talk about Roxanne and Shantae, of course. But when we go like to MC Lyte and then we go further on into like Latifah and these like I bought all those records. You know what I'm saying? Like I bought those records. I bought the Foxy records. I bought the Lil' Kim records. We bought those things, right? Even though they may say they were female oriented. But I think what happens is in today's music with a lot of the female stuff is that because it has become so anti-male, is that the largest demographic that listens, the largest demographic that listens to hip hop feels ostracized. So we just have to remember that. You know what I'm saying? That like yo, while we are making our records and we want it to be true to ourselves, we just have to make sure that that we're able to appeal and make sure that appeal is still there. I think because we have gotten to the point where it's so anti-dude that you see a lot of that music starting to struggle. You know what I mean? But on this particular joint, man, I'm rocking with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with this. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the queue. I'm in this thing for another few minutes. If you're trying to skip the line, now is the time. This joint right here is called Too Late, and it's by Goldmine.
You made another one.
Turn your life around before it's too late. Send niggas in the casket, it's too late. Watch niggas shake hands, that was too fake. Talking down on your mans, that's too faced. Turn your life around before it's too late. Send niggas in the casket, it's too late. Watch niggas shake hands, that was too fake. Talking down on your mans, that's too faced. When you niggas was there when I ain't had nothing. Put a pistol out and body bag something. I damn near lost my mind. Told niggas they'd die, they ever cross that line. Told my nigga he'd lose his hustle, we have to sport that line. Every time you make it to the top, they try to bring you down. You can throw me in some water, bitch, you never see me drown. You might see a circus over here, but you won't see no clowns. Niggas packed with loaded rounds, ready to put you in the ground. It's murders, kill, don't think about it, I still will. Thank God I'm still here for the life I live is being real. Bodies on top of them bodies. Murders on top of the murder. Turn your life around before it's too late. too late. Watch niggas shake hands, that was too fake. Talking down on your mans, that's two-faced it. Turn your life around before it's too late. Seen niggas in the cast, that was too late. Watch niggas shake hands, that was too fake. Talking down on your mans, that's two-faced. You probably taught me how my back while I was racking up. If it's money over bitches, then you niggas crap as fuck. Don't come around and you ain't start off in that trap with us. Eating noodle pass with us. Trying to save $1 just to throw it on them pass with us. All the hoes that changed up, all the hoes that switched up. I hope you all get fat as fuck. I'ma get this money if you niggas want it bad enough. Then you can come and get it if you think your shit ain't adding up. Turn your life around before it's too late. Seen niggas in the casket, it's too late. Watch niggas shake hands, that was too fake. Talking down on your mans, that's two-faced. Turn your life around before it's too late. Seen niggas in the casket, it's too late. Watch niggas shake hands, that was too fake. Talking down on your mans, that's two-faced.
So, shout out to Gold Mine on this one, man. I like this record. I just think it starts too slow. When I say starts too slow, meaning like I wasn't sure if it was an instrumental at first because there was no indication that it was a song getting ready to start. It just had a lot of instrumentation in the beginning. And that went on for a little bit before anything came in. I would always make sure that in your records when you have these intros is to make sure that you're saying something in the beginning to kind of give us an idea that somebody is going to be on this song. I think the hook is dope. I like the way that you're rapping on this joint. I like the subject matter. The only thing that I would probably look at too is I would probably look at the mix on that. You know, make sure that we're mixing pretty good on that. You know what I'm saying? So that would be the only thing. That'd be my only feedback on that, Goldmine. Please make sure that you are connected with us, man, and thank you for submitting this joint. Listen, I got time for one more joint. But there's quite a few joints into the queue, man. So I'm gonna give anybody the opportunity now if they're trying to skip. Now is the time to try to do that before I close these submissions out.
Arkatech Beatz.
Alright, we're gonna jump into this last one. I'm about to close this queue out. They hold these songs are they're cataloged. Once people submit them, there's like a list that I have on the back end that I'm able to see who submitted what, favorite whoever, and then also look at people's social media, etc. This is called Toxic Shit. Rose, what's this? I can't really see. Rose Ray. Yo, if y'all don't stop recording with the smoke detector going off in the song, like if y'all don't stop this Carnival Cruise smoke detector crap going off, man, like for real, like come on, y'all, come on, y'all hear that smoke detector? Y'all, you can't tell me I don't hear that smoke detector. But listen, I like this guitar. I like this guitar on this joint. The hook per se. I know on your notes it says that it does need a mix. Yes, it does need a mix. You know what I mean? Some people in the chat saying put somebody on the hook that may be able to sing the hook a little bit better. Listen, man, I say run that through Suno. You know what I'm saying? And get that to see if we can get something on that'll sound a little bit more, commercially viable. I think it's right there, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like in terms of like, I think that the idea is there, the blueprint, what you lay down is there. I think that it has potential. I just think that you just have to just kind of tweak this, get rid of that smoke detector situation going, get this mix going, and making sure that we can, hear the vocals, appropriately, and tweak a few of those things. But I mean, I get it that people are probably recording on their phones, etc., and doing what they got to do, man. Listen, I hear you, man. You got to do what you got to do. I'm about to jump out of this session. I got a little bit of a hard stop. We're getting toward that, kid from school time. But if anything, if I have a little bit more time, I'll jump on a little bit later, and we'll reopen the queue, and we'll go from there. Well, listen, I appreciate everybody that jumped in, that submitted for this live music review, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for the supporting, liking the live, sharing the live. Definitely appreciate you. We're gonna continue this. We're gonna continue doing this. Along with the other tutorials, etc. Just make sure y'all looking out for that, and let's keep it going and grooving. You know what I mean? But until next time. Later.
Arkatech Beatz.